Frank here from Unicus Fitness, and I keep getting the same questions over and over again. So I've decided to do something about it. And the question is, everyone always keeps asking, how did I lose 50 pounds in 4 months? And how did I do it without taking any drugs, any shots, any peptides, any TRT, any growth hormone, or even any caffeine? For a lot of people, it seems impossible. It doesn't seem like it's anything within the realm of possibility. But I want you to know that it is possible, because if it can work for me, it can work for a lot of people out there, because there's nothing special about me. And the biggest thing that I let people know is that I did what I call targeted everything. And I did targeted nutrition, I did targeted training, I did targeted recovery, and I just made sure that I stayed consistent. I had a goal to reach. I needed to get under 230 pounds. I wanted to be able to ride the horse with my wife on the beaches in Maui, and there was a weight limit, and that was the weight limit. I couldn't be over 230. And when I started, I was well over that. I was close to 280. When it came time to ride, I was down to 222. So I did some work in order to get there, and it is one of those things where I'm laying it out in a complete blueprint so that people can see exactly what I did nutrition-wise with my intermittent fasting, of my windows that I had, what foods I had, what foods my wife prepared for me. I was very lucky, and I am very lucky to have her as my wife and support system for my nutrition. But her recipes and everything she made was very simple, very clean. There was nothing extraordinary about it. It was just consistency all the time. I recovered the best I could in terms of, I definitely did some hot and cold blasts. I did some meditations, I did stretching in various parts. And then my training was a lot different than before. I wasn't trying to get as big as a house. I was not trying to do max lifts. I was trying to make it so that my body could create tension, internal friction as well as possible, and be able to hold that. And it sounds a little differently, because ultimately we're just talking about things like getting down and holding a squat position and working my way up to anywhere between 2 to 3 minutes, which when I first started, I could barely do 10 to 20 seconds. And I was in pain, and it was horrible. But all these things, I kept at it, and I kept doing them, and my body started transforming. It started getting smaller and tighter and stronger. And for a guy who's over 50, I'm 54, it meant everything to me, because when I started, I just didn't feel good. I know I didn't look good, and I was kind of lying to myself. But what I was finding out is that the person who I was before wanted to come out, and once I gave myself the environment to do that, I was able to really make great progress. I've since started applying some of the principles to various clients that I have online and in person all the time, and they're seeing some good results, particularly with how the training went. Nutrition is harder, and I know, like I said, I'm very lucky that my wife is a great support structure for me with the nutrition, but I want to be able to lay out all the foods and the times that I ate and how my intermittent fasting went during my blueprint, so that people can see it and follow it to the best of their ability. There are various things in there also where I was eating things like cacao powder, pomegranate seed oil. These are various little things that can be added to your nutrition profile, and they provide a lot of help in terms of getting my body into a fat burning stage and helping with my recovery, because that is one of the major things that I found out, is that once I was controlling my stress and my cortisol levels, that my body was being able to release fat at a much greater rate versus before, when it's not anything that I was kind of concerned about. I was really stressing myself out a lot with work and family and everything, but everything is a lot better. And because of that, I'm a much better version of who I am at 54 than I have been in well over a decade. So I hope to help out as many people as possible. If you're interested in my blueprint, just comment blueprint and I'll make sure I send it out to you once it's all set, and no charge. If you have any questions, you know where to find me. If you want help, you know where to find me too. I'm helping out as many people as I can. Training sessions with me online are just 30-minute sessions. You can try 2 out for free, no obligation. See how it is. Working out with me online is like working with the live action app. As long as I can see you and as long as you can hear me, it doesn't matter. You can train at home, you can take me to the gym, put your headphones in. I do this all the time with people all over the country, and it's something that once people try it, they can't believe that it's so simple. Why haven't they tried it before? But I know there's a lot of resistance because a lot of people think that their trainer needs to be there physically in person. But there is nothing that I cannot impart to you. There's no information I can do that I can't do online that I would do in person. The people that I work with in person are getting things that are a little bit different. Of course, I carry the weights over. I do little touches like making sure that I personally stretch them out going into it. But for the majority of people, all the information and knowledge in my brain is easily done just by making sure that they follow exactly what I do. So it's like having an app, only that app can judge or control, correct your form and give you real-time feedback. And so far, every AI app that I've seen out there for fitness cannot do what I do. I promise you that. It'll never have it, and it'll never have the experience of working with the number of people, the thousands of people that I have. So I hope to help you soon. Take care.